You cannot park this heavy machinery on this road. I have rights, and I will not let you ignore them. Do you hear me? Move that excavator now.
All right, I am on it.
I thought I was doing something simple, clearing a dangerous section of road. I had no idea my $140,000 excavator was about to become the biggest argument in the neighborhood. The route was badly overgrown and partly blocked by debris. I was clearing it so emergency vehicles could actually get through when they needed to. Then she showed up. The HOA president looked at my excavator like it was an illegal tank parked in her backyard. She told me the HOA had rules about heavy equipment. Then she made a threat I never expected. She said the excavator was going to be towed. A tow operator actually arrived. Karen stood there looking pleased, as if she had already won. That excavator wasn't some old piece of equipment. It was worth $140,000, and I wasn't about to let someone casually drag it away. Before anything was moved, I called the county sheriff. I wanted the situation handled properly before an expensive machine left the property. The sheriff stepped out and immediately asked what was happening. Karen confidently explained that the HOA wanted my excavator towed. Karen explained her version first. She claimed the equipment violated neighborhood rules and insisted the sheriff make me remove it. Then the sheriff asked me why the excavator was there. I opened my folder and showed him exactly what I had been clearing. I showed him a route and the dangerous sections that had been blocked. The sheriff's expression changed as he studied the map. He walked over to inspect the road himself. It didn't take long for him to realize why I had brought the excavator there. The road wasn't just inconvenient. A large fallen tree and loose debris could seriously slow down an emergency response. Karen's confidence started fading. For the first time, she seemed to understand that this wasn't just an HOA landscaping dispute. The sheriff asked her one simple question. Was this route actually designated for emergency access? Karen hesitated before answering. The documents made it clear that the route served an important emergency access purpose. The sheriff told the tow operator not to move my excavator. Just like that, the towing operation stopped. Instead of ordering me to remove the machine, the sheriff inspected the work. He wanted to know exactly how much of the emergency route had already been cleared. The difference was obvious. The route was already becoming wider, safer, and easier for emergency vehicles to use. Karen kept pointing to the HOA rules. But those rules didn't erase the county's responsibility for an emergency access route. The sheriff finally made his position clear. My excavator wasn't being towed while it was being used for legitimate emergency route maintenance. The woman who had arrived demanding control suddenly had nothing left to say. Her towing plan had completely fallen apart. The tow truck left without my excavator. Karen watched the entire plan disappear down the road. Then the sheriff surprised me by thanking me for clearing the route. He said keeping emergency access open mattered far more than winning an HOA argument. With the misunderstanding settled, I went back to work. Every bucket of debris removed meant a little more room for an emergency vehicle. By the end of the day, the route was open. The same excavator Karen wanted to tow had helped make the road safer for the entire community. Karen never got the outcome she expected. Sometimes the rules people use to control others don't matter as much as the real purpose behind the work. In the end, the excavator stayed, the emergency route was cleared, and the sheriff knew exactly why it mattered. If you enjoyed this HOA story, subscribe and tell us where you're watching from.